Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we'll be talking about a newly launched budget smartwatch from Amazfit, the Amazfit Pop 3R. Now recently Amazfit launched their budget smartwatch, the Pop 3S. Now this is the Pop 3R. Now obviously the R is the round dial and 3S is the square dial. Now we have this Pop 3R in two variants. One is the limited classic edition, which comes in a steel strap, and the other comes with the silicone strap. Now we have the steel strap with us, and we'll be talking about how our experience has been. So this is priced below the 5,000 pricing. We will talk about the pricing and everything in this video. So before getting into the video, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's talk about the Amazfit Pop 3R, a budget smartwatch priced under 5,000 rupees with the pretty good features. So let's first talk about the box packaging. So let's see how the box looks like. So you can see here Amazfit Pop 3R is mentioned, limited classic edition is mentioned because it's the steel frame, stainless steel frame here. Now on the back you have this classic round metallic design, 1.43 inches HD AMOLED display, Bluetooth phone calls, 24-hour heart rate, SpO2 stress monitoring, 100 plus sports mode, and long battery life. So that's the box packaging. Up your game. So you can see here this is the design language. Now let's actually see the limited classic edition. This is the Amazfit Pop 3R which we have right now, and let's first talk about the design. You can see here it looks really nice, especially this the metallic strap. We have this gray color here. It's not actually black, it's a gray color, dark gray color, which feels really nice. You can see here this is the dark gray color, and the strap definitely looks very good. It's a very solid, comfortable fit and finish, and even the mechanism also works very well. There is absolutely no issues here, and you can see here you can adjust the buckle. There is a mechanism included in the box where you can remove the additional pins and change the strap size to your liking. So that's also there, and you can also see this is also metallic. You get two buttons. One is for the menu, and the second one is for the workout, the quick access for workout. Then you have the charging pin at the bottom, and here we have the microphone, and then at the top you can also see that there is a speaker here. Now the speaker is adequately loud enough, and also the sensors here. So that's the round dial, and you can see here build quality definitely feels very solid and sturdy for the pricing it is being offered. So we are definitely okay with whatever being offered here. Now you can also see that the display bezels are not as similar as the image obviously, but then still for a budget segment the bezels looks quite okay. You can see that there is a bit of bezel, but I would say for 3,499 pricing, that's below the 5,000 pricing, this feels quite okay. So next let's talk about the display. Now you get a 1.43 inches HD AMOLED display. It's a vivid display. You get around 330 pixels per inch, 410 by 502 pixel resolution, and you get a really bright and vivid display. You can see that the blacks are really good. You can see the viewing angles are also very good. The outdoor visibility is also pretty good because there is good brightness levels. You can actually adjust the brightness levels here. So you can see here this is just half the brightness level, so you can adjust the brightness levels as well. Even in medium brightness, outdoor visibility is quite good, and the touch response is extremely smooth. So you don't see any sort of issues with the display. The bezels are kind of slightly on the higher side, as I said before, but overall the display quality is definitely good. And being an AMOLED display, you get really bright colors, and overall the quality is good. There is also always on display. We'll talk about that in a while. So the display quality is definitely good on this device. Now one good thing about the Amazfit watches is that they offer really good experience in terms of software, as well as the heart rate monitoring, the steps tracking. Everything looks pretty good and accurate in most of the Amazfit watches. In fact, we have been using this Amazfit T-Rex Pro for almost like 8 months now. We like this watch, and hence we got it during the sale. So it's very good watch in terms of the measurements. So even while testing this also, we got to see that the measurements is really accurate, especially the steps taken, the heart rate monitoring, everything looks pretty good. Next let's talk about the menu and the software options. So this button brings the menu. You can see all the menu listed here. So you get plenty of options. The activity options, the workout modes, the workout records, voice assistant, heart rate monitoring is there. Heart rate monitoring is very accurate actually, even blood oxygen level is there, SpO2, sleep monitoring, then music, phone control, alarm, stopwatch, stress monitoring, breathe, weather information. All these can be got once you connected your phone to the watch. Then the camera control is there. In settings you can see that there is screen time, and then there is brightness level adjustment, menu style, always on display. So this, we also get the always on clock. So I just turned this the always on display. So we'll just see how that works, and you can actually see that while the always on display definitely works good, but one thing what you need to notice is that it will drain of the battery more than the regular one. So if you are not really worried about battery, and charging watch at regular intervals may not be an issue for you, then you can go with the always on display. Now you can see this is the always on display, but it definitely takes a bit more battery life, so that's why we have disabled it. But in case you want, you can enable the always on display from here. So there are two options, the digital clock as well as the analog clock. So that's the software of this. So now if you swipe from the top, you get these quick toggles, then you get this options here, all the options like the heart rate monitoring, the sleep tracking, and then the activity data. Then you can also change the watch faces by just pressing here. You can see there are plenty of options available. So you can also customize it from the app. So if you install the app, you can also customize from there. So we'll show you that as well. So this is the software experience. So overall we feel the software is quite good, the experience is good, the touch response is pretty smooth, and overall the accuracy levels are also quite good on this watch. I said before, the activity, the accuracy levels are really good on this watch. The steps tracking is definitely good. So if you're looking for a budget smartwatch which has good fitness tracking, then this is definitely good, I would say. We have been using it for our workouts, daily workouts in the gym, for cardio exercise and other options as well, and it is quite good in terms of steps taken. And heart rate monitoring is also quite acceptable, I would say, in this price segment. Now talking about the battery life, company says around 12 days of battery life you can expect with this watch, but in our real-time testing we could say that 8 to 9 days on an average is possible. And if you're using a watch for calls and other things, probably a week of battery life can be expected, which is quite good, I would say. Week is in bad. 7 days we can, that's what we got in our testing, but again it depends upon person to person, depending upon the usage. But 7 days is still a very good battery life on this watch, and we feel this is good. It's an AMOLED display, and if you don't turn on the always on display, you can definitely get around 7 to 8 days of battery life on this watch. Now there is also IP68 water and dust resistant capabilities available on this watch, so you are protected in terms of water and dust increased protection. IP68 is included on this watch. Now next let's talk about the app. Now this is called the Zepp Active app, which is available in the Play Store as well as iOS Store. So you can download the app, and then we'll just show you how it works. So this is the app for the watch. This is the Amazfit Zepp app, Zepp Active app actually. You can download it from the Play Store as well as iOS Store. It's available for Android as well as iOS. Now this is the home screen. You can see that all the details are here. Then you can see the steps taken, then heart rate, sleep monitoring, SpO2, stress level, everything is there in the here. And you can see that you can connect to the phone GPS, and then use it for outdoor run, walking, or the GPS tracking. Then here you get all the details, the watch settings. You can see here in case of any upgrades are there. Then dial center, you can see there are plenty of dial options available in different categories. You can see each of these has additional dials, so you can customize, and you can also do your custom dial. Then camera control is there on the smartphone, and notifications, you can actually enable what notifications for whatever apps you want, that is also included here. Then in terms of the reminder settings, you have the sedentary reminder, drink reminder, drinking water reminder, do not disturb mode, raise to wake, and alarm. So almost everything included in this app. So the Zepp Active app works pretty well. So this watch also comes with Bluetooth functionality, so you can receive and make calls. So this is the here you can see that there is a speaker, and there is also microphone. So we'll just dial a random number. Here we have the dial pad. So we'll just show you here. So this is the dial pad. So we'll just dial a random number.
ഡയൽ ചെയ്ത നമ്പർ തെറ്റാണ്. നമ്പർ പരിശോധിച്ച ശേഷം വീണ്ടും ശ്രമിക്കുക. आपके द्वारा डायल किया गया नंबर अमान्य है। कृपया डायल किए गए नंबर की जांच कर ली। The number you have dialed is invalid.
So you can see that the speaker quality is pretty good. It's loud enough, and even the mic performance is also quite good here. So you can receive calls and accept calls, but then again this works only in a situation where you are inside an office or a room. But in crowded places like in a train or a bus or while traveling, it may not be that great to accept call. But we did accept calls with this watch, and the overall experience was quite okay. So that was the Amazfit Pop 3R smartwatch. Now the pricing. Now this the metal strap or the steel strap up variant is priced at 3,999. This is the offer pricing, not the actual pricing, but right now it's an offer pricing available for just 3,999. That's 4,000 rupees. You can get this beautiful watch. Now if you don't want the steel strap and you want the silicone strap, then you can get it for 3,499. Just 500 rupees difference between the steel and the silicone strap. So that's 3,499. Again an offer pricing. This is 3,999. Again, both the pricing is pretty good for a watch of this status in this price segment. So overall we would say this is pretty good watch priced below 5,000 rupees. And now one good thing about the Amazfit watches, again I'm saying the accuracy levels are definitely better than the other brands. That's one good thing which I always recommend Amazfit watches, because they have pretty good tracking in terms of heart rate, steps taken and other data. So this is again a really good watch. If you want a round dial, this is definitely one of the best options available in the sub 5,000 price category. So in case you plan to buy this budget smartwatch, we'll share the link in the description of this video. This is available on Amazfit website and also on Amazon. Now this is definitely one of the good options below the 5,000 price segment. Now before winding up the review, we'll just wear this watch and show you. So you can see that this is how it looks. Very nice and elegant watch, and the wrist gestures work pretty well, and you can see that it's extremely responsive and overall quality looks great. So that was the Amazfit Pop 3R. So that was my experience with the Amazfit Pop 3R. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.